Well, good news is there's a bunch of safe spots. So if we're stuck here for... Oh, we still have a half hour left.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
I went.
trying to screw everybody out of an half hour of the show?
No, I'm not trying to screw anybody.
That checks out.
Wow.
I'm sorry. It was right there.
No, I get it.
I'm sorry.
No, I get it. No. I get it. No, I get it. I do. I really do.
It was just such low hanging fruit.
No, I get it.
It was so funny. I'm sorry. His name was Dave, right? Says Asheria. And Langwell says, dude, I listen to the Nerdist podcast every weekend on the drive home from college.
Yeah, they
That's
had
cool.
a pretty cool little network that they had going on there. Nerdist podcast was basically just Chris Hardwick interviews people, mostly comedians. And then Indoor Kids was a video game podcast with Kumail Nanjiani. Kumail Nanjiani played finger shoot guy from the Eternals.
Yeah.
The Bollywood guy. What the fuck was his name? Kingo. His name was
Holy
Kingo.
shit. I don't remember any of the Pringles names. Good for you.
Because I remember they talk about Kingo in Miss Marvel. Because in Union is like a Bollywood star, and they have the whole conversation about like Bollywood in the car. When White Kid from Walking Dead is like, I like Bollywood.
I think I didn't pick up on that. That's crazy.
And then, yeah, and then You Made It Weird with Pete Holmes was an interview, but it was formatted that you have to talk about...
I don't care for this camera. It's not your fault.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, like, you don't care about what I'm talking about right now.
No.
I was like, oh, okay.
Hey, why don't you shut the fuck up?
The point of his podcast was it was formatted that you have to talk about things that makes people awkward. So you have to talk about religion, sex, and one other thing. And he would always ask the guests, what's the funniest the hardest they've ever laughed at something.
Langwell asks, was there also a podcast with the voice of Korra?
The voice of Korra. Oh, that's a podcast that's going on right now. That's the JV Club with Janet Varney is what you're talking about. That's on Maximum Fun. People keep asking. Sure, keep asking me questions about podcasts I know the answer to. Make me look like an expert.
What's my favorite podcast?
You don't listen to podcasts.
There's one that I like from what I've heard. I've listened to a couple episodes.
Oh, it's probably Adventure Zone or something like that. Like,
No.
Is it a D&D live play?
Nope.
Oh, interesting. Does fucking Dave Grohl have a podcast?
No. God damn.
If you're gonna drag me, I'll fucking drag you. What is it?
It's called Questions with Lennon. And
Tom
it's
Lennon?
John Lennon.
Oh, but he's... Oh, you've told me about
Yeah,
this. It's
I
like
love
fake,
this
right?
podcast. Yeah, it's I forget who it actually is, the comedian, but he does a John Lennon voice the whole time. And
Right.
it's not that John Lennon never died. It's not that this podcast was made in like the 60s and 70s. No, this is the reanimated John Lennon who's back to life, and he's interviewing other either dead celebrities or he's interviewing... it might just all be dead celebrities. I forget. But it's hysterical. Also, he's yet to tell Yoko Ono he's still alive because he not accidentally, I think he borrowed her beret and he thinks it looks better on him, so he doesn't want to give it back.
Got it.
Also, I think he hangs out with Ringo on the weekends.
Okay.
And he loves Fortnite.
Cool. I mean, who doesn't, right? You can play as Aaron Yeager in Fortnite, so might as well.
What do we have here? Chris loves Dungeons and Daddies.
I've heard the name. I don't know what it is.
Oh, that's a podcast?
That's him suggesting a podcast.
I thought he was trying to, like, out me. I thought he was... it was like, half of it. I'm definitely
I love
into
daddies.
half of it. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, dude. Oh no.
Oh, this was not great. What?
That's what I'm saying. It's either win or fail. It's not a real.
That was actively not great of you.
It's not a real. It's not a real like scoring metric. It's just you get great if you got it.
That was the proof.
There was speaking of podcasts, because fuck it. There's an episode of Monster Factory where he's playing Soul Calibur, and it was like a really close match between him and this other dude. And once the other dude won, the screen said excellent, and he was like, excellent? What about that was excellent? It should have said like efficient. Okay, well, Lulu's, I don't know where Lulu is. I'm just gonna abandon her.
Oh god.
Hopefully that's fine.
Lingual says Dungeons and Daddies is a group of dads getting, I don't know what that word says. I-S-E-K-I. Isekai.
An isekai is an anime trope where you, person from a real world, gets transported into other things. So not like Sword Art Online, because that's technically all real. More like God, I'm trying to think if I've ever even watched a single one. It'd be like if a normal dude gets transported into, like, you know, D&D or sci-fi.
No,
whatever.
I get it. By the way, these fights are going so fast.
Yeah, I think they're easier on purpose because they expect you to only have Yuna. And
fair.
Meanwhile, this is the first battling Kamari's gotten since we got him. So while Oran has 1 and Oran has 0 and Yuna has 1, Kamari has 9 points of level up because he's what is that on the map? Is that circle on the map? Oh, that must be Lulu. Okay, hold on.
That podcast actually sounds really funny. Dungeons and Daddies.
Is there anyone, like, who's in it? Like, is there anyone like any recognizable names, or do they just do this? Everything wants thunder magic there, which is interesting. Everything's still fucking alive.
What an asshole.
Oh no!
Oh!
That was a mistake.
Just a one-hit KO.
That was a
Holy
mistake.
shit.
That might have been a deadly mistake.
Oh! Oh! Anthony!
Yeah, what's up? What's up, buddy?
What did you do?
I didn't mean it.
He ran away.
They're still dead there.
Holy
All
shit.
right, that never happens. Don't worry about it. Hi, TikTok.
Oh my god. You fucked up.
I know, it's fine though. I fixed it. So if I'm following this map, it's this way? Yeah, there she is.
Cool. Oh, and a chest.
Cool, that's all our party members, because if you, in the last cutscene, the other 3 that I don't feel like naming one at a time, they got separated. So now we go to the exit.
Cool. Oh,
Okay.
hey, everybody's alive.
Now yeah, it's almost like nothing bad happened. Let's see how Thundaga does.
Oh, shit.
Dead. That's what I thought.
Red Dead.
Yep. Red is the color of electricity.
Pauline does that all the time, and I just think it's cute.
What you just did?
Yeah.
Saying Red Dead after someone says dead?
Yeah.
She does it because you were doing it.
Oh, I know. And she's kept the joke going for like 2 years now, and I think it's cute that she's still doing it. I haven't said that, like, unless it's with her, because now it's an inside joke between the two of us.
Right.
I haven't done that in like a year and a half at least.
Damn, I walked right by Lulu.
Oh, Ashuria says, my internet keeps flickering, but maybe I'll see you boys later.
Yeah,
no worries. We really appreciate you showing up and hanging out. Hope everything's going well with you.
And, you know, catch the VOD if you want.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
if
if
you miss
nothing
it,
else.
check out the channel. And be up there.
Yeah.
And all that.
Oh, actually, while we have people, We
my
have a
God,
new.
we literally didn't. Yeah.
We have a new sponsor.
I totally forgot that was this stream and we were supposed to. Okay, so yeah, so there's 2 commands. There's the link tree, which I'll do now.
We have
That's our normal ass link tree, but it
Yeah.
does have a link to the sponsor. There's also this question mark.
Yeah, this site has a gaming apparel. Is that what you would say, or gaming appliances?
Gaming accessories.
That's the word I keep looking for. Gaming accessories, and if you use that code right there, there's 10% off if you see anything on there that you like. And we'll also be, it'll be helping the channel because we'll see a bit of whatever you buy. Also, every sale, certain percentage goes to charity. I can't remember how much.
Oh yes, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, it's really cool, and we just figured we'd say it here, because why not?
Oh, I should probably actually say fuck my dick. What the fucking new enemy all of a sudden?
I want to see the front of it. It looks really cool.
We will as I kill it, I think.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Lacks a face. Like I know it obviously has eyes.
Yeah, if it had a mouth, I think that
Yeah,
that could have helped the design.
I think if it opened like coughing,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it would,
yeah.
it would look a little cooler, or like mega glaily, I guess is a better description.
It's still raining.
Yeah, it's been raining since like 11:30 last
Yeah.
night, and it's 6:44 for those of you who aren't on the same time zone as us. More fights. So these things are just in this hallway. I'm learning. Bye. Get
Okay.
it. I get it. Maybe this is their way of being like, hey, we know you haven't had Yuna for like 6 hours. Go ahead and give her a few levels.
Yeah, that's true. That could definitely be the case. Oh, cool. It says use the code TLG10 for 10% off. That's
Lady Yuna,
Yeah, I wrote those
so
words.
it is you.
good for you.
Thank
Good
you.
for
Why
us.
are you here?
We rode the airship to the Calm Lands, then came to Bevel. Maester Kinnock summoned us then, ordered us to deal with the traitors.
Are we the traitors?
You will fight us?
Yes.
The Temple's orders are law.
He's like, spoiler alert.
Even if you
You'll
are
fight us.
Lord Braska's flesh and blood. You're a traitor.
His guardians. I don't see them.
Maroda and
I've said this
Pase
before,
are
but I
not
wish
here.
that
I will
there would
do
be
this
one
unhappy
character that
deed
just like didn't
myself.
talk the weird way that Final Fantasy characters talk,
Forgive
and like
me,
acknowledged
Lady
how weird
Yuna.
everything is. Like when he was just like, so you'll fight us then. I want Isaru to be like, was that, are you asking? Is that a question? Or
So you want Saito?
basically, yeah. I always talk, I know I've talked about this before. There's a moment in Final Fantasy VII Remake when Cloud meets Aerith for the first time, and they're talking, and then Cloud mentions Tifa, who's a different
Your
character in that
eons
game.
against
And she
mine.
goes, "Who's Tifa? Is that your girlfriend?" And I really wish she would be like, "What's a Tifa? That's a weird word."
Mm-hmm.
They're making me summon, so I'm gonna summon Romano.
Yes. Not Ray, but Christy.
Oh no! I forgot.
But there's another Romano.
I'm just gonna say that Bahamut is named after the cheese, and call it even Stevens.
Oh shit.
But not though.
Oh
never mind.
shit. Did you mean to do that?
I really didn't. I actually didn't.
That was awesome. I'm so glad you did.
Holy shit! He's huge.
Nice.
I get to go again. Eat my dick.
Ray Romano?
Oh, he's doing his big attack.
Well, yeah, you just kicked the shit out of him.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh, a portal to another dimension, perhaps? Wow. It was like... That was a longer cut than like a final smash.
Oh.
That was a lot.
Yeah, we've seen that before.
We have?
We have that dude. Yeah.
Okay.
That goes like way too hard for no reason. But
Fire
yeah,
dragons, says my grandmother. Yeah. We're fighting, yeah, more or less.
Oh, are we gonna get to? Oh no, it died. We're not gonna get to see its super move.
Was that not its super move?
No, I mean my character.
Oh, sorry.
My character his bar just.
Oh, I see. Oh,
We're just fighting again.
are we? Oh, we're fighting him.
Oh, we're literally just having a Pokemon battle. Now he's gonna summon some other shit. Oh, he's summoning Bahamut.
Oh.
Now, so we can't. Oh no, he's summoning Baleful. Can I summon Bahamut again, or?
Would
It's
it be
not
leveled
over
up if you did?
I can't.
I mean, not leveled up. Charged up.
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
Huh. Okay. All right. I mean, if you're gonna let me summon Romano over and over again, I'll do it. Also, now that we have Bahamut, I think I will go to the options menu and turn on the feature where these summoning cutscenes are shorter.
Oh yeah, sure.
Now that we've seen them all.
He is cool.
Mega Flare. Flare is a elemental-less magic move, and Mega Flare is one of the most powerful versions of it. It's not the most powerful. I'm not going to spoil what that is
Ooh.
because it will be in a game that we'll play.
Its Beyblade on the back is spinning.
If the Beyblade is spinning, yes. This will probably be. It also has
Wow.
no damage threshold, so it typically does more. Yeah.
Wow.
It did 11,000 rather than it doesn't cap out at 9,999 like every other attack does.
That's nuts.
It didn't. He's not dead.
Oh my god.
He missed though.
Wow.
He didn't miss that time.
Yeah, but he did 151 damage. It's nothing.
Right. Right. And now he's
Nice.
dead. I think I'm gonna summon Romano again. Worst case scenario, he dies.
We got the best not Pokemon.
Yeah. No, I know. He's great. The fact that they're like, that's right. Oh, well, now we can't summon him because he's summoning him. The fact that they were like, that's right. You've played Final Fantasy before. You know how cool. Well, what if this one was like way better than the other ones you have already? So after this, depending on what
I
happens,
cannot
we'll,
let you.
follow the stream.
Yeah.
Okay, well now we're in a situation. I'm gonna summon Tsunami only because its meter is closest to being full.
If we lose one, are we out or do we? Yeah, we get to summon till the party's
get
gone.
to-
I imagine.
Yeah, we get to summon until we're out of summons.
Yeah.
I love how this whole Isaru fight sequence was just like a big like advertisement for why you should turn the battle animations, the summon animations to short mode.
Oh yeah. Well, that wasn't bad.
Countdown. Oh god.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. That's how this. Each attack is going to raise its meter in the exact amount that it's raising it, and in 5 turns, it's going to do Mega Flare, and then we lose Ixion.
Well, Tsunami's putting up a good fight. I'm just noticing its poodle tail. Not a huge fan of the poodle tail.
You're not a fan of it?
No, it's a little weird. I wish the hair was a little longer, like a actual horse. Then I wouldn't care. Okay.
Yeah, I'm dead. That sucks. I just got my meter filled up. I mean, I can only imagine I'm dead.
But yeah, 11,000 damage.
From mine, I don't know how much his is going to do, but I can only assume it's going to be more than 2,441.
Wow!
Died.
Awesome.
Thor's hammer. This is what my move is called. seems like every summon is going to be able to survive one Mega Flare. Is that a good assumption, you think?
Probably, yeah.
If that's the only attack it's going to do, maybe I can do this whole thing. Depending on how much health it's going to have.
Thor's.
Oh! I just did it.
Nice.
See how it maxed out at 999.
Yeah, yeah.
They shut that limiter off for certain moves. And Flare and Mega Flare is one of them.
Sorry, I'm caught up on something.
Yeah, go for it.
The move name Thor's Hammer
Yeah.
has a lot of assumptions attached to it.
Okay.
That means Norse
Stay
mythology at least existed at one point.
Yuna, let's go.
Okay. Keep going.
There's
I have
way
a
to the
keep going.
surface up
Are one of
ahead.
them based off of Norse mythology?
Keep
but
saying
none of them are connected, right?
What do you mean?
Final Fantasy games, none of them are in the same universe.
I think
Your
that
pilgrimage
they're
is over.
all in the same universe, but like thousands of years apart. They've never confirmed that.
Okay,
So,
kind of like a Zelda situation.
yeah, except Zelda sometimes straight up is like the one from Twilight Princess is the direct descendant of the one
Right.
from Ocarina of Time.
Right.
This part we're not gonna do because it's the end of stream.
Ah.
Oh, it's a shop. So what I was gonna say is, a lot of other Final Fantasy games, probably like 5 or 6 of them at least, there you can straight up summon. One of the summons is Odin.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's just straight up Odin on the horse.
That's what I'm talking about. What's the lore? Why is Odin there? You didn't make up Odin. I know you can make the same excuse with Marvel, but like,
Right.
they'll give you a backstory why Odin exists. and
Well,
why
they all
he's there.
They also didn't invent Shiva. That's another deity from a
Yeah,
different
exactly.
pantheon.
It just finally clicked with me with Thor's hammer. I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute. They worship a volleyball, I'm pretty sure, but
Right.
like Thor is a
Yeah,
thing.
I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, right. Because our main character girl, she has like the power to cast away the ultimate evil. Like she has the power to summon these things, but using that power, she's going to cast away the ultimate evil, which is this like giant Godzilla Cthulhu monster. But also, we know about Thor and Odin.
Right.
It is odd. I'm trying to think if there's any other.
It could not be odd with some explanation in world and lore building, but I don't get a lot of in-depth. What I'm getting from this Final Fantasy game, I'm not saying this as the franchise in a whole, they like to scratch the surface a lot, and they do not dare go any deeper than that with lore.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like each individual game has its own.
I'm not even going that far because I haven't played any other ones. I'm talking about this game. They like to just almost give the illusion that there's some deep lore going on.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like each game, this one included, has like their whole story, right? This one is about this weird corrupt church and all that. But if you look a step deeper, it's almost like they don't want you to.
Exactly.
Which I guess is fine. But
If it doesn't bother you, it bothers me a little bit because I like that shit. I like knowing the backstory on a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. So like I see Thor's hammer and then I see them use
summon Odin literally.
summon Odin or like just some. There was one we were literally just talking about. They were like, "Let's do this thing," and I was just like, "Well, what's that? You didn't explain that at all." I can't. Sorry, I can't remember now what it was. But yeah, you just said it exactly. It's almost like they don't want you to look behind the curtain any further than what they tell you. Are you looking it up if they're
No.
connected or not?
No, I'm just looking up other, like if there's other, like it looks like in Final Fantasy Legends 2, there's Apollo. And I mean, there is deeper lore that I could get into, like, Isis is in a couple of them. But yeah, it is a little like, and here's the thing, right? It could be like, here's where I step in. and I take my knowledge of Final Fantasy and I think about all the references to Dungeons and Dragons and all the what's that word?
Anime?
No. The when you take something, the inspiration from Dungeons and Dragons, and here's where I would say like they're just borrowing the names for the game, but that argument starts and stops with Odin, because when you summon Odin, it's literally a dude riding a 9-legged horse, and he has the power of like electricity and shit.
Yeah.
Like it's clearly supposed to be Odin from Norse mythology.
Right, because you could argue, well, it's not that Thor.
Right, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. With this move, but when you see Odin, you're like, oh, well, there it is.
Yeah.
There's Odin.
And honestly, even that argument, take Odin out of the equation, Odin never happened. Even
Right.
that argument's like,
No, it sucks. It because that's and then the other thing, you wrap around back to the other thing where like you'll be playing a Final Fantasy game and you're fighting this thing and you look at what it's called. It's called a Mind Flayer, and you're like, oh, it's called a Mind Flayer. It doesn't look anything like a Mind
Right.
Flayer from D&D. But then you go to like the Corials that are basically exactly the Corials from D&D, just white instead of black.
right.
And like it's there's no line, there's no established line. It's like, is this literally D&D, or is it like are we just taking from D&D? Same thing with the deities, where it's like, so is it Norse or Greek, or is it your own thing, but you just have the same names as these things?
And that argument becomes more realistic had the move been called like the Golden Sword of Thor. Then it's like, oh, that's nothing. And they use the name Thor, but it doesn't necessarily mean that Thor. Thor's hammer is kind of on the nose.
Right.
And then you take it a step further, and it's like, oh, there's Odin. I'm looking at Odin.
I wonder what.
Oh, we have messages. It held a message because he said the word ISIS. Cool, I guess. But, like, obviously we're going to allow that. I forgot ISIS was an Egyptian god for a second.
Yeah.
Got very confused about why that group would be in Final Fantasy.
You can't say ISIS on Twitch.
Well, I mean, our thing caught it.
Dumb. I want to see something real quick before we end, because I'm curious about something.
Sure. I'm ready.
I want to know what this thing is called.
Which one?
The Thor's hammer move.
Oh.
I want to know what they call it in the Japanese version of the game. Thor hammer. Literally, Toru Hanma. Thor hammer. So there's literally no mistake. I thought maybe like, I don't know. I just wanted to know, because I was like, maybe
You wanted to
it's
know if the
called-
original intent was for it to be that?
Right, because if this game came out in 2001, right? Iron Man 1 didn't come out until 2009. So my theory was maybe in Japanese it literally translates to Mjolnir, and the localizers were like, well, we can't call it that for some reason. We'll call it Thor's hammer. But no, it literally is called Thor's hammer, and they translated it literally. So, yeah, neat little weird Final Fantasy discussion to end our stream. But yeah, I think that was a very productive stream. We didn't die
Yeah.
to that super hard
No.
boss that I hyped up. And I think the trick was just like knowing how to. The trick really was using Riku, because she had the poison healing move, and I don't think there was any point to moving the ship. I remember that being a big part of the fight. But yeah.
I have a feeling you just did that fight way better than you did back in the day.
Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe.
Our channel has daily uploads from podcast video essays, Let's Plays to skits.
Be sure to watch on Twitch. We stream all our video game and podcast content live at 5 EST every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Our intro is by Brad Kendrick and music by Froggy and the Friendship. Link to all that in the description below.
Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.